Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. We are just taking a quick look at Vechain here. As always, before we begin, please do like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Really appreciate all your support on the channel as well. You're all absolute legends. I need to make sure this Fibonacci level is in the right place. And without further ado, we are just taking a quick look at the Vechain chart here for today. You can see here, obviously, still heading down in the terms of the macro for Vechain. We are still making lower lows and lower highs. We did come down here, didn't we? We made this new swing low, and then at the start of the year, we formed this big descending wedge, just like a lot of altcoins did. A lot of cryptos did this, actually. Bitcoin included. I think basically pretty much every crypto I've looked at has had something similar to this. That big pump at the start of the year, followed by this descending wedge kind of retracement that we have been looking at. But Vechain, unfortunately, just completely fell out the bottom of it. Just like a lot of those larger altcoins did. Polygon, another big notable one that we look at on the channel, just completely fell out the bottom of their descending wedges, rolling to the downside like an absolute beast. Basically just, you know, fell completely out the bottom of this wedge here. We got down to around 1.8 cents at a bit, you know, in a key little bit of structure and support, and we just completely fell out the bottom here and capitulated, rolled all the way down to around 1.3 cents. As I said before, we wicked all the way back up to the previous support, a little deviation of the low, and then we had, with Bitcoin having a nice little move to the upside, we pumped all the way up for Vechain back into that previous level of support as resistance. You can see here a very nice move over the course of 5 days for Vechain down at this level. After a little deviation here, taking out some stop losses maybe just below this level, and then a move to the upside here back into this key area of previous area of support there as resistance. You can see we whipped all the way up here, and I did have a short position ready on this level, almost stopped me out, but then obviously came down again here, and then up and down. You can see a lot of indecision at this level right now for Vechain. Obviously, I do think if Bitcoin does start to pump up, this may well come up and stop me out if we can deviate back up to the upside. And the interesting thing here for Vechain is that we are, you know, we've deviated back inside of this descending wedge after this big capitulation event, which is quite bullish in my opinion. We've obviously broken all the way back up inside this resistance. This is obviously a previous level of support, which has been, you know, it should have been flipped into resistance really if we were going to roll over and continue downwards like this, sitting at around that 1.75 cent level. But we ripped all the way back up, pretty much hit that 2 cent level, didn't we? Front run it by, you know, a few millicents. Is it millicents, microcents? Got the rejection, and now we are just consolidating here. We could easily see more upside in my opinion. So this trade that I'm in here right now, I might actually close this just in a little bit of profit and wait and see what happens over the next few days, just because I'm not convinced that this is going to retrace that much considering what we're seeing right now. We are at, you know, a decent amount of RSI here. We're not too overbought, and really we could easily see this push up to the top of the wedge now that we've deviated back inside, especially with Bitcoin looking as bullish as it is. So right now, to be honest, waiting for a pump on pretty much every crypto that we're looking at. So as always guys, that is it. Thank you very much for watching the daily update for Vechain today. Hope you enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Become a YouTube member if you want to support the content, and I'll see you in the next video.